Welcome to this special Life After Health edition of The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an absolute masterclass on something that honestly impacts every single one of us: inflammation. We're going to get right into how the food we eat, the way we move, and the constant everyday pressure of modern life can trigger our body's imbalance. But more importantly, we'll look at how we can naturally fix it.
Ever wake up feeling a bit stiff or swollen? You've got that extra ache in your joints, or your hands feel super tight after just sitting at your desk all day? If you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely not alone. Our increasingly sedentary lifestyles seriously aggravate these everyday aches. These are the classic signs that your body's dealing with inflammation, and it's time to actively focus on restoring your balance.
So, here is our quick roadmap for today's explainer. First, the Inflammation Masterclass. Second, foods that fuel inflammation. Third, the Anti-Inflammatory Kitchen. Fourth, movement as medicine. And finally, building healthy daily habits.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the Inflammation Masterclass.
What we're ultimately aiming for here is natural balance. We're talking about a state of overall health and wellness supported by a combination of a whole foods diet and consistent daily movement. Because let's be real, this isn't about some quick fix or popping a magic pill. It's an ongoing, beautiful synergy between what fuels us and how we move.
Moving right along to Section 2, foods that fuel inflammation.
We have to talk about the four main dietary offenders here. First up, sugary drinks and added sugars. These spike your system almost instantly. Then we've got highly processed foods, which basically strip away the nutrients your body desperately needs to heal. Third is unhealthy fried foods, and fourth, processed meats. And here's the wild part. When you take the constant pressure of modern life and combine it with a diet heavy in processed meats and fried foods, you're brewing a perfect storm for internal inflammation. So if you're regularly dealing with swelling, take a quick mental audit of your pantry and see where you can cut back.
Now for the good news. Section 3, the Anti-Inflammatory Kitchen.
Now, I want to be super clear about this right out of the gate. No single food cures inflammation. There's literally no magic bullet here. You can't just eat one magical blueberry and expect all your joint stiffness to vanish overnight. It really requires an overarching lifestyle centered around whole foods to genuinely support your body.
That being said, the small choices you make absolutely matter. Think of your base ingredients as a vibrant diet rich in bright, colorful whole foods. Then you layer in the powerful additions. These little additions make a massive difference in both flavor and nutrition. We're talking green tea for those amazing antioxidants, and olive oil, which actively helps reduce inflammation. Oh, and a huge shout out to ginger, a total powerhouse from the Life After Health playbook. It doesn't just spice up your meals, it acts as a phenomenal natural anti-inflammatory.
Let's shift gears for Section 4, movement as medicine.
Get ready for a total paradigm shift here. One of the most powerful anti-inflammatory tools isn't food, it's movement. Just really think about that for a second. The simple act of moving your body every day is just as crucial as clearing out those sugary drinks we talked about earlier.
Look, if you're only focusing on changing what's on your plate, you're basically trying to row a boat with one oar. You'll make some progress, sure, but you'll be working way too hard. But when you combine those colorful whole foods with daily movement, boom, optimal balance. Movement literally flushes the system. It promotes lymphatic drainage, which keeps fluids moving, keeps your joints lubricated, and pairs perfectly with an anti-inflammatory diet to actively push the bad stuff right out of your system.
Let's bring it all together in Section 5, building healthy daily habits.
Let's distill this entire masterclass down into 3 actionable steps you can literally start today. Step 1. Focus your meals on colorful whole foods and those powerful additions like green tea, olive oil, and ginger, while ditching the fried stuff and sugars. Step 2. Commit to daily movement. A brilliant way to do this is with restorative practices. Think a simple 5-minute evening ritual to stretch out and promote that crucial lymphatic drainage right before bed. And Step 3. Make sure you follow Life After Health for even more incredible tips on how to implement these changes safely.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. What small ingredient or what specific movement will you add today to find your natural balance? Are you going to swap that afternoon soda for a hot mug of green tea? Or maybe try that 5-minute evening ritual tonight? Remember, small tweaks create absolutely massive results. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Get out there, find your balance, and I'll see you next time.